Well, you've already been introduced to the ketogenic diet, and I'm sure that you see it online everywhere. I want you to be careful about following some of the suggestions because they get too complicated. You know, it's just so complicated. You don't have to be checking all your ketones, and you don't have to be checking all this stuff constantly, but there are a few things you need to know, and one is your protein. Protein is a macronutrient, and it's essential. Your body cannot make it. You absolutely need to eat your protein. It's a mistake that we do, limit our protein too much, and as you get older you'll need even a little bit more. So let's say if my lean body weight is about 110 pounds or 105 pounds, I'd need about 80 to 90 grams of protein a day, and that's about what I try to eat. Although I don't pay attention to it all that much because I eat until satisfied, and that's something we're going to have to get used to. We're going to have to keep our macronutrients in line and eat and stop eating when we're satisfied. And when it comes to protein, I love like grass-fed beef or ground beef actually. The type of protein with more fat is better in it. Lean protein like whey powder is not as good. In fact, whey stimulates insulin. So the whole point is to keep your insulin down low enough and so that you'll be burning your own body fat and your insulin won't be burning the sugar or shuttling the sugar into your cells. And we'll talk all about that at a later point. But to do that, you have to keep your macronutrients at the right level. Keep your protein up, again, according to your body weight. And we're going to keep our carbohydrates down to 20 grams a day. A little more if you're a bodybuilder or a large man. You could go up to 30. Some people can go up to 50. But a middle-aged woman, and especially if you're insulin sensitive, you need to keep it at about 20 grams a day. And our fat will take care of itself. The fat we kind of use as to satisfy our energy or our cravings. And you know, you can use your own body fat, so you may not have to add any fat in there or very little fat in there. In the next videos we'll talk more about fat and carbohydrates because there's a lot to know about it. But for now, just get started. Start eating your meals with under 20 grams of carbohydrates a day. That's the main thing. And add the fat and protein as you need, but keep the carbohydrates down. That's the start of the ketogenic diet. And if you like my video and you find KetoQuilter helpful, just like it. Push the like button and subscribe. And of course, push the little bell so every time I put out a video, you'll get a notification.